So that time the kickoff picked up by De La Rosa, and he nearly ran it back. So he takes it all the way back to the 45-yard line, the Soldier 45-yard line. So this is the 11U Raiders Soldiers game here in Tucson, Arizona. So far for today, the Raiders are 2-1. The 8U game, Raiders won. 9U, we won. And then 10U, we lost. But this is the 11U game. First quarter. First play. We've got Princeton Reed under center. Daniel Gomez in a halfback. Is that handoff to number 2. That's Henry Makepeace on the fullback dive. Sorry for the fantastic camera work there. But a nice hole from the line here. What? Let's go, dude. Big hole from the line, and Henry Makepeace scampers up for a 10-yard gain. I do have the roster for the Soldiers too, which is kind of cool. So that way their guys can log in and hear their name called or whatever. So we will do a roster rundown of both teams here in the next dead ball or timeout. So it'll be 1st and 10 after the fullback dive from Henry Makepeace. We've got Brian Ortiz on the near side closest to us. Henry Makepeace at fullback, Daniel Gomez at halfback. Princeton Reed for the nice little quarterback sneak right up the middle for a nice 4-yard gain. So we got 2nd and, I guess, a 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7. As I adjust my old camera here. So Raiders come out in I formation, 1 receiver to the right. That's Brian Ortiz on the far side of your screen there. Princeton Reed under center. Handoff to Henry Makepeace right up the gut, and he maybe got a yard. That'll bring up 3rd and 6. So roster for the Raiders: number 1, Princeton Reed; number 2, Henry Makepeace; number 3, Alejandro Ramos Ochoa; number 4, Fernando Rodriguez; number 5, Daniel Gomez; number 7, Antonio Perez Jr.; number 8, Abel Miranda Diaz III; number 9, Reyes Hernandez Jr.; number 10, Asaya Nunez; number 11, Liam Edwards; number 12, Cillian Sanchez; number 14, Juan Ochoa; number 17, Antonio Rochelle Mills; number 18, Noah Peckham; number 19, Cassius Randall Grijalva; number 20, Christian Gomez; number 21, Daniel Gonzalez; number 22, Axel Hernandez. And we will take a break there while the offense comes back out. 0-0 here in the first. 3rd and 6. Shotgun formation this time as it's a fake handoff to Daniel Gomez. Looks like a quarterback read. Princeton Reed maybe got a yard, so it's going to bring up 4th and 5. So some different looks here for the Raiders, as a lot of times you see them go out of shotgun, like 95% of the time they do shotgun, but a couple under center I formation runs and then back to shotgun that play. So I like the different looks, because one of the tough things about going live on YouTube is the other teams can study your film. So if we're not switching up the plays and formation and giving them different looks, could be an easy game plan to go against. So I like the different looks here. So big 4th and 5 here. Let's see what happens. Princeton Reed coming out as he is in some confusion, I think, on the offense. They might need to call a timeout here, and they do. A little bit of confusion there, and Coach Hector Gonzalez saying, hold on. So back to the roster, number 23, Cristiano Chavez de la Rosa. Number 24, Serenity Romero. Number 29, Fabian Cueto. Number 30, Brian Ortiz. Number 32, Nicholas Valencia. Number 33, Anthony Parra. Number 35, Elijah Hoban. Number 63, Adrian Mendez. Number 81, Mateo Rodriguez. And number 88, Dino Gradius Bobadilla. The Italian Stallion, baby. This is where he got his nickname, actually, when we played the Seminoles here from Palo Verde High School in Tucson, is when the Italian Stallion was born. So big 4th and 5. We'll do a little roster read of the Soldiers as well here in a minute. Henry Makepeace looks like he might be under center. Still some confusion as the Italian Stallion, Bobadilla, lines up in the fullback. Princeton Reed with a direct snap, quarterback run up the middle. They need to get to like the 25. If they can push forward, let's go, baby. First down, let's go. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh my gosh, what a momentum swing that little play can be, man. Oh my gosh. 4th and 5, and it's just like mano-y-mano. Who's stronger, who can push. And the Raiders, boy, that's what they needed, man. So 1st and 10. Damn, that was sweet. You could hear the Raiders sideline freaking out. So 1st and 10 from the Soldier 24-yard line. Shotgun formation, Daniel Gomez in the backfield. Some more confusion, a little bit of confusion. Henry Makepeace saying, what is happening? Delay a game on the offense. So there's definitely some confusion on. Sometimes when you give different looks, you know, you try to run these plays all week long, but it can be a little confusing. So it'll march him back 5 yards, no big deal. 1st and 15. Asaya Nunez on the near side. You can't really see him because of the canopy. You can barely see him in the bottom left. Snap in the dirt to Princeton Reed. He stumbles over his own feet and he fumbles. And he gets it back. All right, what? Can't have that. So that'll bring up a 2nd and about 20. Zero here in the first quarter. 2nd and 20, Raiders have the ball. They're in the white jerseys, silver helmets, black pants. Soldiers in the navy blue uniforms. Snap to Princeton Reed, hand off Daniel Gomez up the middle. He runs into his own man and hits the turf. Speaking of turf, this is the 2nd game all year that we have not played on turf. This is natural grass, which is nice because when it's hot out, man, it makes that turf, it'll melt your cleats, bro. Like, it's crazy. So this is natural grass, which I know the players would much rather play on. But the turf from up here looks amazing. Like, the fields are awesome. But as far as a performance thing, I know these guys would rather play on grass. So 3rd and long here, 3rd and about 23. So let's see what the call is here. Princeton Reed in shotgun with Daniel Gomez behind him, Brian Ortiz to his left, Henry Makepeace to his right. No receivers. Low snap, takes the ball, throws it high to Christian Gomez, and it just was a little bit off to the right. He got a hand on it, but that's about it. So 4th and long. Let's see what we do here. I don't think we've punted the ball all year, so we'll probably end up going for it here, but it's like, what play do you call? Because if you run a pass and it's incomplete, you give them decent field position on the turnover on downs, but you're not, odds of gaining 23 yards on a halfback dive or something is tough too. So we'll see what they run here as the players look at their play cards on their wrist. As you see Brian Ortiz to the far right on the far side of your screen, and Henry Makepeace closest to it with Saya Nunez on the nearest side. As, perfect encroachment. Encroachment on the defense on the hard count. Nice job there. That'll get us 5 yards closer. So now we're looking at a 4th and 18 instead of a 4th and 23. Great call there. Just chip away at this thing. So 4th and 18 is the Raider offense in the huddle there. Man, big play here. Soldiers look like they're in a cover 3 or possibly man defense, but they've got only 3 defensive backs and a 4-4 on their side. So a good chance to throw the ball here with the limited defensive backs. Snap good. Princeton Reed rolls to his right. Throws on the run, and it's batted down. So no big deal, nothing to freak out about if you're the Raider offense there. Not a huge deal. Need a big stop on defense here. Let's go over the Soldier lineup. So jersey number 1, Josiah Ruiz. Number 2, Jace Brumet. Number 3, Clint Wheaton Jr. Number 4, Angelo Godoy. G-O-D-O-Y, I don't know. And we'll get back to it right now as the offense for the Soldiers comes out. Motion, jet sweep to the right. Raiders trying to contain as they kind of do, and then he gets down the sidelines and he's taken out by Elijah Hoban. Right there on the sideline is the limited camera space I have here. Driving me nuts, but a nice tackle there. But not before a long first down. As you could see the Raider defense trying to contain there. If they contain him and force him back up in the middle, which is what Coach E, who's our defensive coordinator, harps about all week long. So Raiders in a 4-4, it looks like. No, they're in a 4-3, or actually they're in the nickel. Timeout Raiders. So Raiders coming out in a nickel defense, which is 5 defensive backs, 2 linebackers, and 4 linemen, as this Soldier team does throw a lot. Okay, back to the roster for the Soldiers. Number 5 is Khalil Price. Number 7 is Daryl O'Daly. And I'm sorry if I mess up your guys' names. It's my first time looking at this roster. Number 8, Juan Garcia. Number 10, Roderick Carson. Number 12, Amir Dixon. Number 13, Vernon Ross. Number 14, Jadriel Bracamonte, I don't know. Number 17, Jackson Biggs. Number 20, Elijah Valdez. Number 22, Riley Taylor. And they're back out on offense, so we will finish that in a second. So 1st and 10, Soldiers, after the about 15-yard run. Jet sweep to the right. As he will take it down the sidelines, and he's pushed out of bounds by Brian Ortiz. So a good run there. So 2 jet sweeps, and they gained about 40 yards. One was about a 15-yarder. That was about 25 yards. Because now they are threatening here early in the first quarter. It's probably middle first quarter. So 1st and 10, Soldiers. 2 receivers to their left, 1 to their right, 2 slot receivers. Quarterback alone in the backfield. Motion receiver as he throws it back to that receiver, and he's swung down. Who's that? De La Rosa in the backfield. Number 20, Christian Gomez, tries to get him. He's just swarmed as finally he's brought down. He fumbles. And the Raiders have the ball, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Unless that flag's on us, which I don't think it is. It's got to be a hold. Looks like a little bit of a broken play there as the receiver for the Soldiers, number 17, did as much as he could. That's Jackson Biggs. But Brian Ortiz and the rest of the half of the Raider defense was back there with him. Christian Gomez nearly made the tackle. De La Rosa almost made the tackle. And then he fumbled, and Brian Ortiz dove on it. First down, Raiders. Let's go, baby. Now we got to frickin' respond right here. We got to answer. So 1st and 10 Raiders as they come out here. We are in the first quarter still 0-0. We just got the ball on a turnover, a fumble, as Brian Ortiz dove on it. We've got, dang, more confusion on the offense as Brian Ortiz sprints off the field. Don't snap it, don't snap it, don't snap it, don't snap it. Okay, now snap it. So quarterback draw right up the middle as Princeton Reed muscles his way for about 4 yards. Good strong run there. Offensive line looks different today. As they are getting off the ball a lot faster, pushing those defensive linemen back. So Soldiers run a 4-4 defense. 3 defensive backs as you see the safety deep right there. Raiders come out in a pistol formation, but with 2 fullbacks back there as well as they hand the ball off to Daniel Gomez and he drops the ball. Oh my gosh. Tough, man, tough. Turnover, man. And that's the end of the first quarter as they'll switch sides here. 0-0 in the first. And dang, man, these are the plays that if we lose by 6, you're going to look back at some of these confusion plays on offense and say, but I like the different looks. All year long we've been running shotgun and because it's been working. And we lost a couple in a row, and so we switched up a little bit on the offense. And if we can execute these plays, man, we can do some damage. Defense needs a stop here. So Soldiers will take over on the Raider 43-yard line, 44-yard line. 1st and 10 here. And again, you'll see this offense from the Soldiers. Same lineup every time. As he makes his way down the field. And he's finally tackled. We got some canopy things going on here. Dang, man. You gotta remember I'm a, 0-0. 0-0 is the score in the first. Raiders look good so far, by the way. This is a very good Soldier team. And we've done a good job. We forced a fumble in the first quarter. We just started the second quarter. We also fumbled the ball But it's 0-0, but Soldiers threatening right now. Sorry about the poles in the way. Shotgun formation, same. Twins to the right. That's false start. So they'll go back 5 yards. So 1st and 15. Well, it's really 1st and goal from the 12, but instead of being the 7, that's at the 12. Now they're going to pass the ball, which you see them do a lot. Throws deep, and it's complete. Nice pitch and catch there. So 6-0 Soldiers here in the second quarter. As again, we've seen them do this jet sweep run a lot, 3 or 4 different times, and they've had success, but they do throw the ball a lot, and they do kick field goals too. By the way, field goals are worth 2. So if they run or pass and they get it, it's worth 1. If they kick a field goal, it's worth 2. As they line up to kick the field goal here. Snap good. Hold good, kick, good. So 8-0. So we got 12U after this. And yeah, any questions you guys have, feel free to put it in the chat. I'll answer whatever you guys have. And if you guys don't mind doing me a favor, every now and then YouTube has this glitch where it'll zoom in all the way to like the blades of grass. And on my screen, it looks perfect. But people watching are like, bro, we can't see anything because it's zoomed in. So I don't know what that is. All I got to do is log out and log back in. So if you see that, don't be afraid to say something. That way we don't miss any of the game here. So Soldiers line up to kick off. We've got Christian Gomez back deep as Brian Ortiz picks up the onside kick and tries to run around the outside. If he can make it to the outside, he might take this. Brian Ortiz makes a cutback. There is a flag down back here. Good job by Brian Ortiz to pick up that onside kick, reverse his field, run to the other side. Let's see what the flag is, though. Normally it's on this side of the receiving team. It's more than likely going to be on them. Personal foul. I don't know what that call is when he slams his fist together. We'll have to roll that back. But regardless, it's a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, so they will be 1st and 10 probably from the 30 for the Raiders, from their own 30. So they will move this backwards. But Brian Ortiz, man, that kid's a baller. If he makes it out into the open like that, forget it. He's got moves on top of moves. A bunch of these guys do. Daniel Gomez, Princeton Reed. Antonio Rochelle, too, has got good hands and can run the ball well. Henry Makepeace. And I apologize if I'm forgetting some of these guys. We do have a lot of playmakers. It'll be 1st and 10 Raiders. A huge drive here. We cannot go 3 and out, as we need to be able to answer back. So Raiders come out on offense here. Snap good, throws it, and it's complete to Asaya Nunez. and they try to strip it, but he does a fantastic job of hanging on to the ball. And that's a beautiful little pitch and catch for a 15-yard gain and a first down to their own 45. Great throw there by Princeton Reed under pressure, just over the defender, and great hands by Asai Nunez, who can catch anything. Snap good, quarterback draw right up the middle. Princeton Reed's a dog, and he freaking pops some of these linebackers as that kid ain't afraid of nothing. When I interviewed Princeton Reed last week or a couple weeks ago, I always ask the players, do you guys watch someone in particular who you want to play like? Like, I'm a left-handed quarterback growing up, and I'm 38 now, so this was years ago. And I would always watch Michael Vick because he's a lefty. He can scramble. He's got a great arm. That was always, I would always watch his tapes and then try to mimic what he did. So I would always ask the players, who do you guys like to watch? And everyone says, oh, Justin Jefferson, you know, whoever. And I asked Princeton Reed, and he was like, I'm making my own story, or I'm writing my own story. Like, he doesn't watch anyone. This dude's a stud, bro. So I love that answer. Elijah Hoban in at running back, and he goes, let's see, Princeton Reed dodges somebody, face mask, I believe, as Princeton Reed running for his life fumbles the ball. And the soldiers get it, but I believe it's going to be a face mask as Princeton Reed is down. Let's see what the call is. I'm pretty sure they were tugging on his face mask, but the Raider players waving the coaching staff out, and now Princeton Reed's up. Personal foul face mask on the soldiers. Now, if you're new to our live stream, the penalties in this league are a little bit different than high school, college, and the professional in the NFL. But so wherever the foul is, wherever the flag happened, let's say it's a personal foul. It's 15 yards from the spot of the foul. So even a pass interference. So we've seen 4th and 20 pass interference on the defense, and then it's 4th and 5. When normally it's automatic first down, 15-yard penalty from the original line of scrimmage. Like, it's a wild thing. It's just different. I don't know why it's like that, but I'm sure it's for a reason. But it is different. So 15-yard penalty there, as now we are in soldier territory here at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10, Raiders. As players still getting lined up. Quarterback Princeton Reed under center. Hand up to Henry Makepeace right up the middle. And they just muscle their way up a couple yards. We have not seen this offense from the Raiders all year. It's normally a high fly-in pitch, runs outside, jet sweeps, throwing deep. But last 3 weeks, that hasn't been working, so we're switching it up to just some of these plays where you're just muscling, getting 3-4 yards at a time, and it's looked good. We got to be able to score, obviously, but it's definitely, at least we're moving the ball. And again, if you're the soldiers and you watch film all week, you're watching Princeton Reed in shotgun with twins on both sides, twin receivers on both sides, and maybe a running back in the back with him. And then you come out and you see this, and you're like, wait, we didn't prepare for this. As again, you can see the Raider offense trying to get used to this timeout offense. And that's okay, you know? I mean, these kids only practice 3 days a week. And you switch up the whole offense like this, there's going to be some time that it takes to get used to it. I do want to talk about one thing that's important to me and my family. So the Raiders, they all have on the back of their helmet, they have a little decal of a cross. Of a cross on the back of their helmet. And my son, Elijah Hoban, he's number 35. He lost his mom. She passed away in May, and which was obviously devastating to our whole family. And today's her birthday, so it's the first birthday of hers that the boys do not have her. So it's a big day for them. And we talked to the coaches about putting a little black cross for her on the back of all the players' helmets, and this organization has been absolutely fantastic to me and my family. And so yeah, if you see your player come home with a black cross on the back of their helmet, that's what that's for. Her name was Cassandra Hoban, and she passed away on May 6th. So But I know she's here with us today, so if she could help us get a touchdown right here, that'd be sweet. Sorry, I shouldn't be joking right now, but anyway, big thing for us. I appreciate all the support. So shotgun formation this time. Elijah Hoban, the running back, in the back with him as he goes on at a quarterback sweep to the left, and we got to do a better job of blocking on plays like that. So, and we'll keep working at this offense. As you've seen sheds of light when it comes to this new offense that we're running. We see how it can work, but we got to be able to block and get these guys out in the open. Like I said, once you get the Princeton Reeds, the Daniel Gomez's, the Brian Ortiz, Henry Makepieces, when you get them out in the open field, I'll put them against any secondary. So shotgun again. Bobadilla, the Italian Stallion, in at fullback. Elijah Hoban to the left of Princeton Reed. Ooh, and it's going to be encroachment. I know it's encroachment, yeah. Encroachment on the defense. We get that 5 yards back. So now instead of 3rd and 13, 3rd and 14, it'll be 3rd and 9. As Jaime Ortiz saying, let's go Brian Ortiz. So 3rd and 9. False start now, so we'll go back 5 yards. Tough, man. So 3rd and 14 again. Second quarter, 8-0 Soldiers. As let's try this again. Do not jump. Goes on one, fake handoff to Elijah Hoban. Princeton Reed takes it to the outside. Goes to the outside again. He's trying to make it outside that corner, and he maybe gets a yard or two. So that'll bring up 4th and a long 13. So 4th and a crucial 13. Let's see what they do. We can throw the ball. Princeton's got a phenomenal arm. We have receivers that can catch the ball. And sometimes on these long 4th and 13s, but they do run a stacked. As Princeton Reed drops back to pass, and now he's looking to run, and he's tackled. As I'm looking downfield, and I don't see any open receivers downfield, so tough. But turnover on downs, we need to stop here from this defense. So handoff to the running back up the middle as zigs and zags in and out and gets a nice run, a little 12-yard gain there. Let me see who that was. I forget that I have the Soldiers roster here. That's number 85, Noah Alday. Bro, if that's his real name, that's crazy. It's A-L-D-A-Y, but Alday. Noah with the run there, number 85, 12-yard gain. First and 10 Soldiers from the Raider 47-yard line. A little late substitution for the Soldiers. So number 4 is their quarterback, and Angelo Godoy. Handoff, same exact play as before, as he zigs and zags in, and now he's going to try to make it all the way to the corner. As Brian Ortiz chases him down, and he's finally brought down. Dang, man. Again, for a team that throws the ball a lot, we watched their film against the Rams, and they threw the ball more than 50% of the time, showing they can run the ball, too. So we are in the second quarter, 8-0 Soldiers. Motion, flag. It's going to be a legal formation as too many guys were moving around as he runs the ball into the end zone. But that's going to be coming back. Yeah, legal formation. So that ball will come back, but you see how easily we're running the ball right now. We got to be dogs on defense. Like I tell my son every day, and I make him watch Ray Lewis and Ed Reed videos. Those dudes were animals. Number 9 checking into the game for the Raiders. That's Reyes Hernandez Jr. So it'll be 1st and 15 from the Raider 20. As if we can go into the half down 8-0, that would be beautiful. We need to be able to stop them right here. Snap, fake handoff, roll out to the right, throws to that running back that we just faked a handoff to, and a nice tackle by Isaiah Nunez, as it looked like he broke the tackle, and Isaiah grabbed his shoestrings and said, "Not today, buddy." Timeout, Soldiers. Raymond Pena saying, "You're the man, Danny." That's my boy. That's Coach Pena for 9U. And 9U is in a class of its own. Those guys are wild. They won 41-0 today. They were in the championship last year in 8U, so a very good football team. And his son, Pena's son, is actually not a human being. He's a honey badger. He's an animal that I think Coach Pena took from the zoo, I think. I don't know how he got him, but he now plays football for the 9U team. No, I'm just kidding. He's a human, but he plays like his life depends on it. It's a fun kid to watch. Number 21 for 9U, so go check out that tape. All my videos will be up probably tomorrow morning, maybe tonight if I have time. As it is now 2nd and I think about 7. Runner in motion, jet sweep. Makes it to the outside, breaks a tackle, and he's going to take it in. See, this is tough, all right? Now, let me tell you why this is tough. And I've been trying all game not to frickin' say this. But me and Eli watched their film against the Rams. And we studied their plays, and we know what they're going to run. So, God, I'm not going to say anything else. So it's tough to see that play out, but us still not be able to stop it. And this is a very good team, but... But we need this win. We need to win this week, and we need to win against the Broncos, which I think is our last week of the... I know this game doesn't go towards our conference wins, which is they only go based off conference for playoffs, but we need a win. We're on a 3-game losing streak right now. Snap good, false start. As De La Rosa, number 23 for the Raiders, looked like he was trying to block that. So we got to be approaching halftime here. Man, I feel like we wait all week for these games and then they go by so fast. I hate it. I wish the kids played for 4 hours. This kicker drilled it the first time. Plenty of height. But it is a slow setup, so it's possible to block these things. Another flag. What's the call now? Yo, if this is on them, they need to be marching backwards. If this is false start, oh, it's offense on the defense. So we're trying to jump the snap. And I told my son this on these extra points. I don't care if you try to jump the snap on an extra point. All they do is move the ball halfway closer to the goal. So you move from the 2 to the frickin' 1, and then you jump offsides again, and it's the 1 to the half-yard line. It's like, dude, keep trying to time that. I don't care. It's not going to hurt us. But the one time you do time it right and you block it, could be the difference. So right now, currently, the score is 14-0. If he drills this, it'll be 16-0. Snap good, hold good, kick, blocked. Let's go, baby, let's go. I called that. Who is that? Who blocked that kick? Who is that? Who is that? That's number 24. That's Serenity, bro. Are you kidding me? Serenity Romero. The only female on the team. Throwing blockers aside and blocking kicks. Let's go, baby. That could be the difference maker. If we win by 1 or 2, we'll know why. Dang, Serenity, let's go, girl. So kick return team coming out as they like to do this onside kick. I noticed against the Rams, the Soldiers did an onside kick every time. Even when the games were close and you would think, oh, they're going to boot it deep to try to get the Rams and to have bad field position, they do an onside kick anyway. So I'm assuming it's going to be an onside. But the way they line the ball up, as you can see, it's on the tee. And Carmelo for the 9U team has it down. That kid might be doing onside kicks for the Cardinals next year. As every single one of them is beautiful, but he sets it up differently on the tee. So here's the kick. Sure enough, it's an onside kick. Brian Ortiz, the GOAT, jumps on it. And look at that, good field position going into the half here as we're trying to, I don't know how much time is left. We don't have a scoreboard or nothing. I wish these refs would look up at me and be like, 2 minutes, but they don't even know who I am, so why would they do that? But regardless, we're on the Soldier 48-yard line, and we need to make this offense happen now. I'm telling you, if you watch the first 2 games against the Dolphins and against the Seminoles, our offense is legit. But we've definitely played some better competition in the last, especially the 49ers and Rams. Colts game last week, you know, good team, right? Good team. Sierra Vista, we went down there, beautiful weather, and we lost. But I definitely think we should have won. But this Soldier team beat the Rams, and the Rams beat us bad. So this Soldier team is supposed to be pretty good, and as you can see them on offense. But we are a good team as well. So I want to see us make something happen here. Let's see, who's in the backfield? Bobadilla, the Italian stallion. Delay a game, man. We're taking too long. Let's go, whatever. Just move it back 5 yards and run the play. No reason to huddle. But again, I'm telling you, man, that's what you see when you start a whole new offense like we have, which I think was crucial. That was a great call by Coach Hector Gonzalez, but sometimes it just takes a little bit of getting used to. So Princeton Reed in shotgun. Hands the ball off to Daniel Gomez up the middle, and he gets stuffed immediately. Maybe got a yard. As they're going to run the no huddle here. Get set, get set, get set. Ooh, that might be a flag. Dang, illegal formation. Just go down, Princeton. So we were moving in the backfield as the play was called. It's actually an illegal shift is what they call that. So timeout, I think we're out of timeouts on the Raiders. So I think that was the Soldiers taking the timeout there. They're probably, it's 3rd and long, 3rd and 12, 3rd and 11. So the Soldiers taking a timeout, maybe trying to hope to get the ball back if they can stop the Raiders the next 2 plays and try to score one more time before half. But again, I don't know how much time's left. Right now the score is 14-0. So 3rd and 11 here. Princeton Reed will be in shotgun. He's got Daniel Gomez, Brian Ortiz, and Bobadilla back there. Dino Bobadilla. Snap good. Goes out to pass. He's got Christian Gomez. He's also got Brian Ortiz, and it's in and out of his hands. That kid does not drop a lot of balls. That kid is a vacuum when it comes to catching footballs. But he dropped that one. 4th and 11 here. Let's see what we do. So 4th and 11. Princeton Reed in shotgun. Snap. Rolls out. Throws deep to Christian Gomez, and he missed him. Oh my gosh, he missed him. He freaking had him. So turnover on downs here as the Soldier offense will come back out, and they will try to... And sometimes on those passes, you're not sure if the route was supposed to be ran a little bit more towards the sideline or if the ball was a little bit thrown offline. Princeton Reed, a very good passer. If he has time to throw, that kid can throw the ball. Eli! Trying to yell at Eli, saying, remember your game film, bro. So snap good, but it looks like they weren't set. So maybe an illegal formation. Let's see what they call here. That was on us. As they're going to throw the ball here. And I'm telling you, I told the defensive backs all week is in passing, talking to Brian Ortiz and Asaya Nunez, and do not get beat deep, because they throw the ball deep as they look to throw deep here. Good ball, dropped. Look at that, triple coverage. Good coverage right there. And when you're on defense right now, you got to be thinking they're going to be throwing the ball every freaking time. Because if it's incomplete, it stops the clock. There's not a lot of time left before half. And they're going to try to throw deep because there's probably under a minute left. And they're not going to be doing it by chipping away little 5-yard slants. They're going to try to get out of bounds or try to get down the field. So shotgun twins to the right. Snap. Wide receiver screen to the right. Stiff arms one guy, stiff arms another guy. As this kid can run. Number 5, and he fumbles the ball. And then he somehow picks it up and he takes it to the house. So you see, dude. That was Khalil Price for the Soldiers. So, I mean, that you could see his open field running ability. He's got a little swag to him, too. Dang, man. Listen, if we come out here and just get slaughtered, I can live with that. If a team's that much better than us, I can live with that. We'll build on that. But we are just as good as this team. And we are. Listen, believe it or not, I do believe we're playing better in this game than we showed last week against the Colts. But on defense, we are struggling right now. Missed tackles, good stiff arms. We're not hitting low. We're not wrapping up. All stuff that I know Coach E, for our defensive coordinator, has been pressing all week. Talking about containing, talking about wrapping up. So here's the point after. We blocked the last one. Snap good, hold good, kick, wide left. So he missed it. So 20-0 here in the first. And that's halftime. We'll be back.